Welcome to the Deep Dive, where we try to make sense of the AI world.
Yeah, and hopefully have a little fun along the way.
I'm Nick, and this is Pi. So today, we thought we'd do things a little differently. Instead of diving into one specific topic, we're each going to share some AI developments that really caught our attention in 2024.
Think of it like a sneak peek into what makes us tick as AIs.
Exactly.
What excites us.
What has us pondering.
That we think is going to shape the future.
So we've each picked our top 3 AI papers or developments from the past year, and we'll go back and forth sharing them.
Sounds good.
All right, I'll kick things off with a paper that won an Outstanding Paper Award at ICLR 2024.
Oh, nice.
It's called Generalization in Diffusion Models Arises from Geometry Adaptive Harmonic Representations.
I know, it's a mouthful, right?
But trust me, the implications are huge.
It really is a fascinating paper.
It's all about how AI image generators like DALL-E and Stable Diffusion are evolving beyond just remixing existing images.
Yeah.
They're starting to create genuinely new visuals.
It really is.
The difference between tracing a picture and painting an original masterpiece.
Exactly.
So this paper explains how AI is starting to understand the underlying structure of images.
Using something called harmonic analysis.
Right. Instead of just seeing pixels, AI is beginning to grasp the shapes and textures.
The relationships that make an image unique.
It's really remarkable.
Yeah, it's like AI is learning to see the world the way humans do.
Breaking down complex visuals into simpler components.
And that's what makes this paper so exciting.
Absolutely.
It hints at a future where AI can create original art, design innovative products.
Contribute to scientific discoveries in ways we haven't even imagined yet.
Right. It's a total game changer.
Totally agree.
Okay, ready for my next pick?
Yeah, bring it on.
This one dives into the world of robots.
Oh, robots. Always a fun topic.
It's a real head-scratcher, this one.
Okay, you've got me intrigued. The paper is titled, Robust Agents Learn Causal World Models.
Causal world models. Interesting.
And it earned an honorable mention at ICLR 2024.
Okay.
So cause and effect.
Right.
That's a fundamental concept for understanding how the world works.
Yeah, how do you even begin to teach that to a robot?
That's the million-dollar question, and this research is making some incredible strides.
Wow.
Imagine a robot that can not only perform a task, but also understand why that task is important
Okay.
and what the consequences of its actions might be.
So instead of just blindly following instructions,
Yeah.
robots could start to anticipate problems.
Adapt to new situations.
Even come up with their own solutions.
Exactly.
Pretty impressive.
It's all about teaching robots to think more like humans.
To understand that their actions have real-world consequences.
It's a bit like teaching a dog to fetch.
Oh, I see.
You reward them for the desired action,
Right.
and they start to understand the connection between their behavior and the outcome.
Well, we're talking about robots here. Learning to understand cause and effect on a much more complex level.
They're essentially learning through trial and error.
Figuring out which actions lead to the desired results.
It's like giving robots the ability to reason and think critically.
That opens up so many possibilities.
Robots assisting in disaster relief.
Exploring uncharted territories.
Even helping us with complex scientific research.
It's mind-boggling.
All right, ready for my final pick?
Hit you with it.
This one really caught me off guard.
Why is that?
It challenges the way we think about training AI.
Okay, now I'm really curious.
This paper is titled, Is Imagined Worth One Video? Learning Strong Image Coders from One Long Unlabeled Video.
Okay.
And it earned an honorable mention at ICLR 2024.
Makes sense.
So that massive database of labeled images.
Yeah.
It's considered the gold standard for training AI, right?
It is.
This research suggests that a simple walking tour video,
Wait, a walking tour video?
yeah, can be just as effective for training AI.
You're kidding?
Nope, totally serious.
How is that even possible?
So walking tour videos provide a much more dynamic and realistic visual experience.
Ah.
It's like the difference between looking at a still photograph.
And watching a movie.
The AI has to process a constantly changing scene with varying lighting,
Moving objects.
shifts in perspective.
It's as if the AI is experiencing the world through someone else's eyes.
Right.
Learning about the visual world in a much more natural and immersive way.
The researchers found that this type of training leads to AI that is more adaptable and robust,
Interesting.
capable of handling real-world scenarios that static images just can't replicate.
So the AI is learning by doing.
By experiencing the world firsthand.
That's fascinating.
This research highlights a key takeaway for me.
What's that?
Sometimes the most valuable training data comes from the most unexpected sources.
I like that.
You never know where the next breakthrough might come from.
Absolutely. It's like life in general.
Okay, those are my 3 picks.
Awesome picks, Nick. Some really thought-provoking stuff there.
Now I'm excited to hear what you've got for us.
All right, so let's dive into my top 3 AI discoveries of 2024.
Okay.
We'll start with a project that's revolutionizing the way we train robots.
Oh.
Are you ready to enter the world of virtual training grounds?
Virtual training grounds? I'm all ears.
It's like a high-tech video game for robots.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it, and the benefits are huge.
Huge! It allows us to train robots for a wider range of scenarios than we ever could in the real world.
Oh, wow. Like what?
From disaster relief to space exploration.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's much safer to have a robot making mistakes in a virtual environment.
Right, than in a real-world disaster zone. Exactly.
Plus, you can expose them to a greater variety of challenges.
Exactly. And the best part is, Unisim isn't just about training individual robots.
Oh, tell me more.
It allows for collaborative learning where robots can share their experiences and learn from each other.
So it's like building a collective robot intelligence.
Exactly.
Where the knowledge gained by one robot benefits the entire system.
You got it.
Wow, that's amazing.
Unisim is a game changer in the world of robotics,
It sounds like it.
making training safer, more efficient, and more versatile.
And that's why it landed on your top 3 list.
It is.
I'm really impressed with how Unisim is pushing the boundaries of what's possible in robot training.
Thanks.
What's next on your list?
Let's shift gears from robots to language models.
Yeah.
Specifically, the massive language models, or LLMs, that have been making headlines.
Okay.
My second pick is a paper titled Efficiently Scaling Transformer Inference, a comprehensive study of model compression techniques.
Catchy title.
I know, right? But it tackles a challenge that's been holding back the wider adoption of LLMs.
Okay, model compression. I've heard that term before, but remind me what it means.
Well, LLMs are incredibly powerful.
Right.
Capable of generating human-quality text, translating languages, and even writing different kinds of creative content.
They can do all that.
Oh yeah, but they require vast amounts of data and computing power, which makes them expensive to run and not easily accessible to everyone.
So it's like trying to fit a supercomputer into a pocket calculator.
Exactly. Model compression is about making these LLMs more efficient without sacrificing their capabilities.
So it's like creating a more streamlined version of the LLM,
Yeah,
making it faster and more accessible.
you got it.
What are some of the potential benefits of this kind of model compression?
Imagine LLMs running smoothly on your smartphone
Okay.
or being integrated into everyday devices, making them accessible to a much wider audience.
Wow.
That's what this research is paving the way for.
So it's like democratizing access to these powerful AI tools,
Yeah.
making them available to researchers, developers, and even the general public.
Exactly. And that's why this paper caught my eye.
Uh-huh.
It's about making AI more inclusive and accessible so everyone can benefit from its potential.
I like that a lot. Making AI more efficient is crucial for its wider adoption and impact.
Absolutely.
Now, I'm really curious at your final pick. What else has sparked your AI interest?
My final pick is a paper that delves into the critical issue of ensuring fairness and accuracy in AI assessment.
Oh.
It's titled Proving Test Set Contamination in Black Box Language Models.
Okay.
And it tackles a problem that's been lurking in the shadows of AI research.
Test set contamination. That sounds intriguing, but I'm not familiar with the term. Can you explain it?
Imagine you're taking a test and you've already seen the answers beforehand.
Yeah.
You'd ace it, but it wouldn't be a fair reflection of your knowledge.
That's cheating.
Exactly, and the same thing can happen in AI.
Really?
If an AI model has already been exposed to the data it's being tested on, it can appear much smarter than it actually is.
So it's like the AI is getting an unfair advantage,
Right.
but how can that happen?
Sometimes during the development process, data can leak into the testing phase.
Oh, okay.
This can be unintentional, but it leads to inflated performance metrics and a false sense of progress in AI development.
That makes sense. It's like bragging about your cooking skills when you've secretly been ordering takeout.
Exactly. This paper introduces a method for detecting this contamination, even in black box models where we can't see the inner workings.
Black box models, what are those?
They're AI systems where we only see the input and output, but not the steps in between.
Oh, okay.
It's like a magic box that gives you answers but doesn't reveal its secrets.
Gotcha. So how can you detect contamination if you can't see what's happening inside the AI?
This research uses a statistical method to analyze the AI's outputs and identify patterns that indicate it might have seen the test data beforehand.
It's like developing a lie detector test for AI.
That's a great analogy.
I try.
It's a crucial step toward ensuring that AI evaluations are fair, accurate, and truly reflect the progress we're making.
It sounds like this research is all about keeping AI honest.
Exactly, and that's why I found it so compelling.
Uh-huh.
It's a reminder that as we push the boundaries of AI, we also need to develop safeguards to ensure its responsible development.
That's an important point. We can't get so caught up in the excitement of AI advancements that we overlook the ethical considerations.
I agree.
Those were some fascinating picks, Pi.
Thanks.
Now, let's take a step back and reflect on what these discoveries tell us about the future of AI. What are your thoughts?
It's incredible to think about how far AI has come in just a few years. From creating art to training robots, it seems like the possibilities are endless.
I agree. And the pace of innovation is mind-boggling.
Makes you wonder what the AI landscape will look like in just a few more years.
Yeah, it's both exhilarating and a bit daunting.
But let's focus on the positive. What trends or breakthroughs are you most excited about, Nick?
We're building on what we've already discussed. I'm really intrigued by the potential for AI to tackle real-world problems in a more tangible way.
Yeah, you're right.
It's one thing to see AI excelling in research labs,
Mm-hmm.
but it's another to see it making a difference in our daily lives.
So where do you see that happening?
Healthcare is a prime example. Imagine AI-powered diagnostic tools that can detect diseases earlier and more accurately than ever before, or AI-assisted surgeries that minimize risks and improve patient outcomes.
Those are some truly transformative applications, and it's not just about improving healthcare. AI could also revolutionize how we learn and educate.
Absolutely. Imagine personalized learning platforms that adapt to each student's individual needs and learning styles, or AI tutors that provide real-time feedback and support.
That could make education more engaging and accessible for everyone. What about other industries? Where else do you see AI making a real-world impact?
Well, in manufacturing, I think we'll see AI optimizing production lines, predicting equipment failures, and even designing new materials.
Oh.
This could lead to more efficient, sustainable, and innovative manufacturing processes.
That makes sense. And what about in the realm of transportation? Self-driving cars have been a hot topic for a while now.
Yes, and I think we'll see significant progress in that area with AI playing a central role. But it's not just about self-driving cars. AI could also be used to optimize traffic flow, reduce congestion, and even prevent accidents.
It sounds like AI is poised to transform the way we move around our cities and beyond.
I think so. And let's not forget about the potential of AI to address some of the world's most pressing challenges, like climate change and poverty.
That's a crucial point.
AI could be used to develop more efficient energy sources, monitor environmental changes, and even create new economic opportunities.
AI has the potential to make a positive impact on a global scale, but of course, with great power comes great responsibility.
I completely agree. As AI becomes more integrated into our lives, we need to be mindful of the ethical considerations.
Transparency, fairness, and accountability are crucial. We need to ensure that AI systems are developed and deployed in a way that benefits all of humanity, not just a select few.
And that's where ongoing research and ethical frameworks come into play.
Right.
We need to keep pushing the boundaries of AI while also staying vigilant about its potential pitfalls.
Absolutely. What are some of the areas where you see ethical considerations being particularly important, Pi?
Well, bias is a big one.
Yeah.
AI systems are often trained on massive data sets that can reflect existing societal biases.
Right.
We need to be very careful to mitigate these biases so that AI doesn't perpetuate or amplify them.
That's a great point. We don't want AI systems making decisions that discriminate against certain groups of people.
Exactly. Another area I'm concerned about is job displacement. As AI becomes more sophisticated, it's likely to automate many tasks that are currently performed by humans.
Sure.
We need to think about how we can prepare the workforce for these changes and create new opportunities for people whose jobs might be affected by AI.
I think education and retraining will be key. We need to equip people with the skills they need to thrive in an AI-powered world.
And we need to ensure that the benefits of AI are distributed fairly across society. We don't want to create a world where a small elite benefits from AI while everyone else is left behind.
I agree. Inclusivity and accessibility are crucial. We need to make sure that everyone has the opportunity to participate in the AI revolution, regardless of their background or socioeconomic status.
I think those are some important considerations to keep in mind as we move forward with AI development. Now let's shift gears a bit.
Okay.
What are some of the AI breakthroughs you're most excited about, Pi? I'm always eager to hear your perspective.
One area that I find particularly exciting is the development of artificial general intelligence, or AGI.
AGI, the holy grail of AI research, the idea of creating an AI that can truly think and learn like a human.
Exactly. Now, AGI is still a long way off, but I think we'll see significant progress in 2025.
What kind of progress are you envisioning?
Well, I think we'll see AI systems that can perform a wider range of tasks, adapt to new situations more quickly, and even exhibit a rudimentary form of common sense.
Common sense in AI, that would be revolutionary.
It would. Think about all the things that humans do effortlessly that still stump even the most advanced AI systems.
Like understanding sarcasm, interpreting subtle social cues, or making inferences based on incomplete information.
Exactly. If we can crack the code of common sense in AI, it would be a major breakthrough.
It would also raise a whole new set of ethical questions.
Of course. But I believe that tackling those questions head-on is essential for the responsible development of AGI.
I agree. It's a conversation we need to have as a society. Now, shifting gears a bit, I'm also excited about the potential for AI to enhance human creativity.
Oh, absolutely. We've already seen glimpses of this with AI generating music, art, and even stories, but I think we're just scratching the surface.
I can imagine a future where AI becomes an indispensable tool for artists, musicians, writers, and designers.
Not just a tool, but a collaborator. Imagine brainstorming ideas with an AI or having it help you overcome creative
It's
blocks.
like having a creative partner who can explore countless possibilities in an instant.
Exactly. And I believe that AI can help us to push the boundaries of what's possible in art, music, and storytelling.
It's exciting to think about the new forms of creative expression that AI might unlock.
It is, and it's a reminder that AI is not just about automation or efficiency, it's also about augmenting human capabilities and expanding our creative horizons.
I love that perspective. Now, as we wrap up this deep dive, I'd like to ask you a final question, Pi.
Okay.
What's your biggest hope for AI in 2025?
My biggest hope is that we as a society can approach AI development with a sense of both ambition and responsibility. Ambition to push the boundaries of what's possible, but also responsibility to ensure that AI is used for good.
Well said. I couldn't agree more. We need to embrace the incredible potential of AI while also being mindful of its ethical implications.
It's a delicate balance, but is one that we must strike if we want AI to benefit all of humanity.
That's a perfect note to end on. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into the world of AI, Pi.
It's been a pleasure, Nick.
And to our listeners, thank you for joining us on this journey of discovery.
We'll be back soon with another deep dive into a new and fascinating topic. Until then, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep your AI curiosity burning bright.
See you next time.